A terrific move on the defense. He scores! What a move! What a goal! Handling to the front of the net. He hangs on. Oh, Dipsy Doodle on the defenseman. Backhand shot. Rebound. He scores! On top through a foul. He's on the doorstep. He's through the door. All alone, takes the shot. Oh, there's a hand with him. He made the stop.
All right, now it's time for the opening face-off for today's game. Nieuwendyk won the draw. Here's Nick Lidstrom. He'll go at him one-on-one. Now he passes the puck to Thomas. To Brendan Shanahan. Here's a chance. Pretty nice glove save by Luongo. He passes it to Weiss. Here comes Weiss. Fires it from the slot. Quick up to Datsuk. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Into the corner. Luongo's got it. And he stopped that and he hangs on. Dave Lewis has had some big shoes to fill in Detroit.
Well, Jim, it takes a lot to follow in the footsteps of the winningest coach in NHL history. But Lewis has held his own. He led the Wings to the President's Trophy in 2003-2004 campaign.
Here comes Jokinen. The shots are 1-1. Ahead to Lang. Shoots the puck. Puck found by Hill. He passes it to Jokinen. Now it's passed to Nieuwendyk. We're scoreless in the first. Here's Robert Lang, who's already got a shot on target. He passes the puck to Datsuk. To Lang. Fired it from the right. Luongo hangs on for the whistle. Luongo is a phenomenal talent. He makes saves he has no business making.
Ask any shooter in the league and they'll tell you, he's one of the toughest to beat night in and night out.
One-timed it. Hit the man in front of the net. Trinka. Shots are 3-1 for Detroit. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Hawk. One-timer. Florida takes possession. He gives up the puck to Yzerman. Now he carries the puck to center. He moves it into the attacking zone. He turned the puck over. No goals midway through the first. He intercepted it. Pass up to Holmstrom. Here comes Thomas Holmstrom. Delayed call coming up. Luongo turned the shot away. Hawk gets called for roughing.
Pushing, shoving, no matter how you slice it, that's too much contact.
You can see that coach isn't too happy about the call. Detroit is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
Behind the net. To Nieuwendyk. To Weiss. He carries the puck to center. They move into the attacking zone. And it's passed to Nieuwendyk. He stopped them again. The Red Wings will move the puck up ice. They bring the puck over the line. Luongo gets the wood on it. Behind the net. We're scoreless in the first. Over to Nieuwendyk. Here's Stephen Weiss, who's got one shot on net so far tonight. Here's Jay Bouwmeester. One-time shot. Possession taken by Lang. To Stephen Weiss. Out come the Panthers. Jokinen dumps the puck in. The shots are 7-4 for Detroit. It's dumped in by Nieuwendyk. Deadmarsh. No goals midway through the first. One-times it from the slot. Scooped up by Datsuk. He stopped it again. Deadmarsh shot the puck from deep in the slot. Behind the net. Over to Nieuwendyk. Through center. Deadmarsh. One-times it. Luongo turned the shot aside. Detroit is 0 for 1 with a man advantage as the penalty expires. It's passed ahead to Weiss. Now it's passed ahead to Shanahan. He gains the blue line on the attack. Shot the puck. Luongo turned it away. Awesome save. Whips it. Blocked in front of the net. Legacy with a stick save. Maltby takes control of the puck. Just one man to beat. Right in front. To Roberts. Over center. It's a one-on-one battle. Touch in front. Legacy turns him away. Lindros. It's man against man. There's a quick shot. Luongo covers up for the whistle. This guy's one of the premier goaltenders in the game today.
No doubt about it, Jim. He has lightning-quick reflexes and an incredible mental focus. Some nights, he's almost impossible to beat.
To Shanahan. One-timed it. Datsuk. Here's Christian Huselius, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Quick shot. Here's Christian Huselius. Shoots the puck from in front. Another shot. He stopped it again. Taken by Horton. Lindros.
Last minute of play in the first.
And he brings the puck over the line. Now he carries the puck out to center ice. And that'll do it. The first period draws to an end in a scoreless tie as we head to the break. Detroit is in a scoreless game as this second period gets underway. We're ready for the face-off. Lindros wins the face-off. Here's Pavel Datsuk, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the grip. Oh, shot! To Joe Nieuwendyk. Shoots it quickly. Legacy hangs on for the whistle. Detroit is a team that really likes to use its speed to press the attack.
And they cross the blue line in full flight and really try to back your defense up. The key is to get on their forwards before they get going.
The action's about to start. The faceoff goes to the Panthers. To Roberts. One-timed it. The puck's grabbed by the Red Wings. They're over the blue line and on the attack. Jim, he scores! And there's the game's first goal early in the second period.
Eric Lindros with a beautiful wraparound. The Big E is showing off his speed on this play. Watch him whip around the net and stuff it in.
With almost no time off the clock in the second, we have the game's first goal.
They didn't wait long to make their move. Jim, this team thinks they've got their opponent's playbook figured out now. Look for them to keep the offensive pressure on high.
Brendan Shanahan.
To Robert Lang. Lindros. He's into the attacking zone. He turns the puck over, and they're out of their own zone to center. Now they carry the puck into the attacking zone. Legacy made the save. He stopped them again. Here's Brendan Shanahan, a 7-time All-Star. It's 2-on-1. Quick shot. Luongo made the brilliant save. Behind the net. Trinka. The shots are now 17-12 for Detroit. Rifles it from the left. Panthers take possession. To Huselius. Legacy made the huge save. Here comes Thomas Holmstrom. He scores for a 2-goal lead halfway through the second.
He sure had the defense on his heels on that one. He made the defenders guess what he was going to do, and they guessed wrong.
Detroit extends their lead to 2.
If they can start the third period like this, I like the chances.
Number 15, Jason Woolley, assisted by number 96.
The shots are 18-13 for Detroit. They gain the blue line on the attack. Shoots! Fisher scoops up the loose puck. He passes the puck to Zetterberg. Rifles a shot. Luongo makes the save to Hagman. Quick shot. Meervold from behind the net. Passed over to Draper. Now he carries the puck out to center ice. One-timer! Red Wings take possession. Bednar. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Shoots the puck. Play stops as the puck is shot into the stands.
Jim, there's a look at Jacques Martin.
About to drop the puck. And the faceoff is won by Lindros. Over center. Here comes Lang. Out comes Olli Jokinen. And he passes it to Roberts. Legacy reached out for the puck. Olli Jokinen was a highly touted prospect out of Finland who really struggled to adjust to the North American game.
Well, Jim, Jokinen's a big kid at 6'3", but it wasn't the physical part of his game. It was the mental part that he had trouble with.
To Steve Yzerman. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. The shots are now 21-14 for Detroit. To Olli Jokinen. Now he moves it out. He moves it into the attacking zone. Passed ahead to Yzerman. Here comes Steve Yzerman. He shoots! Luongo made the brilliant save. Perhaps because it was a backhand, he couldn't get enough strength on it, and that allowed the blocker's save. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Detroit, to Schneider. One-timed it from the left. It's passed ahead to Huselius. Intercepted to Shanahan. Now ahead to Thomas. Here comes Thomas. Here's a chance. Cuts in front. Ahead to Horton. Now he moves it out. He brings it in on the attack. Over to Schneider. Hawk. One-timer. Lidstrom with the puck. Detroit will start the breakout. They carry the puck into the attacking zone. To Lidstrom. He shoots! Saved by Luongo. To Nieuwendyk. Healy. He carries the puck to center ice. Here they come over the blue line. And that ends the second period. It's 2-0 as we head to the break. Florida struggled in the second period, allowing a pair of goals and now face a tough third period.
They need a good, hard energy shift to get them back in this hockey game.
Face-off won by Nieuwendyk.
He burned him with that move.
From behind the net to Yzerman. The shots are 23-15 for Detroit.
Oh, he hit the post.
Ahead to Datsuk. Now he carries it to center ice. He's into the attacking end of the ice. To Steve Yzerman. One-timer. Turned away by Luongo. To Jokinen. And he's over the line, in on the attack. Now he passes the puck to Datsuk. To Yzerman. Lindros. It's 2-0 here early in the third for Detroit. He's only got one to beat. Front of the net. Legacy makes the brilliant save. Lindros. And he moves the puck into the neutral zone. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. To Schneider. One-timer. Maltby. Luongo covers up. Luongo with a great save on the one-timer.
You have to be lightning fast to stop one of those.
They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Red Wings. He shoots! Healy. Now he brings it to center. He's into the attacking zone. into the slot, snaps the shot. The puck's grabbed by the Red Wings. Here's Robert Lang. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. He's in over the blue line on the attack. Hawk. Keeley. Hawk. One-timer! That's blocked and didn't get through. Passed over to Zetterberg. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. One-timed it! That's blocked by the defender over center. They gain the blue line on the attack. And ahead to Huselius. Legacy reached out for the puck. He passes the puck to Draper. Florida trails by a pair here midway through the third. To Brendan Shanahan. Luongo's got it. Grushinski to Roberts. One times it. Legacy freezes the puck. Legacy got the upper hand on that laser beam.
That was a big shot, but he makes the save.
They're getting ready for the face-off. And the face-off is won by Lindros, corralled by Shanahan. Detroit moves out to center. Lindros. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. Here's got a shot on goal. Quickly steered aside by Roberto Luongo. Here comes Hagman. Shot from the slot. Behind the net. Over to Yzerman. Lindros. He moves it into the attacking zone. Over to Datsuk. Throws it at the net. Over to Neterost. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. It's 2-on-1. Cuts in front. That's stopped and he hangs on for a face-off.
This guy's team really leans on him to make big plays when the game's on the line.
He hasn't disappointed so far either. He's made a career of scoring big goals.
Jim, this guy's a true superstar.
To Hill. One times it. Legacy with an unbelievable save. Thomas jumps on the loose puck. To Thomas. One-timed it. Up to Nieuwendyk. Now he moves it out. He gains the blue line on the attack. One time. Schneider to Thomas. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. One-timer. Saved by Luongo. Under a minute to go in the third. Legacy stoned him cold. Deadmarsh. And he's over the line, in on the attack. Now he passes the puck to Roberts. And it's into the attacking zone. Turned aside by Legacy to Nieuwendyk. And he dumps the puck in to Holmstrom. Now he brings it to center. He carries it into the attacking zone. Fires one right on. They score on the empty net.
When he's coming down on the goalie, he can do so many things. All because of that wicked wrist.
Face-off won by Lang. To Fisher. With a one-timer. Lang takes control of the puck. Luongo covers up for the whistle. Now you talk about great defensemen in this league, and this guy really makes it all happen at the back end.
Jim, he's like a catalyst out there, consistently feeding forwards with breakout passes. And hey, I see.
Oop, shot! Luongo made the save! Florida will start the breakout. They carry it into the zone. Shoots the puck. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. To Zetterberg. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. It's finished. Florida lost this game and trails the series by 1.
Tonight's third star for Detroit, number 96, Tomas Holmstrom. Tonight's second star, Detroit, number 19, Steve Yzerman. And tonight's first star for Detroit, number 34, Manny Legacy.
From the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.